literally see all of her ass.
I love when I picked up that thing. I didn't even think about it.
Man, Resident Evil used to not give a shit, but now they do.
It's funny. I grabbed that.
Remember schoolgirl Sherry?
Mm-hmm.
Had very little clothing.
Yep.
And then after Resident Evil 6, and all of a sudden they're like, "Ooh, we're too afraid to put any outfits like that."
So if you want fish are right there. You gotta kill them to get food. To upgrade yourself. I'm upgraded all the way to the max level too.
There was Pirate Leon, and then there's Samurai Chris, and Samurai Chris was like shirtless.
Shirtless, yeah, he was shirtless.
And then there's shirtless Chris in Resident Evil 5. Warrior Chris.
Perfect. She doesn't know you're there. Shoot her in the back of the head.
Put the gun and
just stab her in the back.
Gosh darn it. He didn't. Okay, Ethan, you're stupid.
Remember me?
No.
I almost died up at that castle.
Oh, you didn't die.
What's going on?
Why do I want to punch Ethan in that face?
Almost dead.
You know I almost died at the castle? Yeah.
Stop dropping hints.
Dumbass.
You know what I mean?
Stop dropping hints at the end of the game.
Haven't found Rose. Where did Mother Miranda
Do you
take
like
her?
how the eyes up and above are covered in the picture?
Yeah, because that's Miranda, what she looks like.
Too late. The child will be sacrificed. Life for life.
I don't
What
understand
sick
why.
shit
What,
is this?
I never really could
She's
understand
just a
why. You
baby.
trying to bring Evelyn back?
You know why I don't like
The four
Ethan?
bloodlines
Why?
may
Because he's
open
so dumb. And I've noticed
Please
like
stop talking in riddles.
movies and shows and stuff.
I
I
just
hate
wanna find my
following the overly stupid character. I mean, that's why I didn't mind Leon or any of the other characters, because they're not dumb.
Mm-hmm.
He's literally dumb as bricks. It frustrates me.
Oh, so I never noticed that it actually does say the names of who
On each
owns
of
what.
those?
Yeah,
Hey, wait.
I never noticed that.
Hey, wait.
See, I never
Wait,
noticed it
hey,
says their
wait.
names.
House blank, house blank, house
Yep.
blank.
Yep, I like that. I'll take the key.
I'm gonna make a
Company out of
Oswald
that.
E. Spencer's like, I'm gonna make a company based off of this symbol. It looks like an umbrella. I'll call it umbrella.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, because this is technically where he
Umbrella Pharmaceutical.
came from. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because there's literally.
Does anyone want to cut my hand off?
There's
this
like a
time?
note at
Nope.
the end of the game that Chris reads, and it literally has like a back and forth between like Spencer to them.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad no one cuts my hand off again.
He basically dedicated his like shit that he did apparently to her and whatnot. He was simping hard.
And now the game is completely different than. Now
Even
it's a
though when you
completely
actually
different
go
game.
back to all that stuff, he was only doing it for himself, which makes no sense. Like they already had it written in a way where he was doing it all for himself, and so like when they try to do that, like where he's like basically doing it for her or whatnot,
Well, it's funny.
It makes no sense.
It's funny because he said in the fifth when he wanted to be immortal. That's
Yeah,
why.
he like literally everything Spencer did was all for himself always, and
Or-
so was Wesker.
I guess the way they could was Wesker.
So it makes
involved?
Wesker too, because Oswald Spencer created the Weskers, and Wesker was like one of the only few successes, and then Wesker fucking hated everybody, and so he killed Spencer and lost the nightmares.
Yeah. Because that's where
I was to become a god.
Yeah, and that's what Spencer said.
And then Wesker's like, I am a god.
There you are. I had a feeling you would pop.
Nice mouth movements there.
And
you didn't
there
really
you
sync
are,
up
huh?
right.
Is that so?
I
I assume you picked up something of value.
I picked up a key.
I don't know why I'm so
Not
like
sure if it's a value.
fucking sass back talking.
I have this.
Why?
I don't know.
you
It's
have
probably
your
because my
daughter
2 hours of
right in your
sleep,
own
but
hand.
that would be my first guess.
What do you
Excuse
say?
me?
Is that a jar of like? What is that?
It's a jar.
Oh, it's a cubicle jar.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to the futuristic tech?
Look
Resident Evil 6.
look
It's like they
in.
reverted in technology.
Head? What are you telling me?
Penis head? Penis tip? Rosemary.
That's my daughter's head. My daughter's head's in that jar.
Seems to contain her head.
You can't fool me. Heads aren't that small.
What?
Rose is.
Don't say another word.
She's not dead, is she? I mean, she is kind of cut up into multiple pieces, apparently.
This is impossible.
Because remember Resident Evil
This just
6,
can't
like the
be.
cube phones and the
Yeah,
like, holographic
yeah.
phones and shit. Like,
Uh-huh.
Ada had like the
Powers
cube
are
phone, and then like Chris had like the tablet, like
Oh.
the thin holographic phone.
I know what you mean, yeah. I don't know where all the futuristic stuff went.
All of a sudden, from 6 to 7, like technology fucking went through a depression.
She can be saved? I mean, her head's in my hand right now.
Western side of the village.
I mean, he didn't look inside of the jar and see if there's actually anything in there, but I mean, it's Ethan we're talking about.
We're holding out.
Who needs
Get to the
IQ
damn
when you
point.
can outlive fucking death like 50 times? I mean, 500 times.
Exactly.
Like you see, survives getting hit by everything.
Gets
'cause
impelled
he's a
by his
rock.
fall.
He's
Trips,
dumb
falls,
as a rock.
Trips, falls, bangs his head on a rock, just stands back up. Is like, good thing I have the healing factor.
And he gets stabbed in the chest all the time.
Is that a fetus?
It's her head. It's her
It looks
brain.
like a fetus.
You'll pay if I find out this is a lie.
You'll pay. I'm trying to sound as intimidating as I can be with my little bitchy voice. You'll pay if I find out if you're lying. Man, yeah, I'm in a sassy mood right now. I don't know why.
Key 1.
This game's also just stupid.
What?
I said this game's also just stupid. So.
I think I'm just... Ethan just gets on my nerves. I don't know why.
Brad,
The rest of
the-
this
the
game's fine.
kid.
It's just Ethan.
It's
hell?
absolutely dumb. And good
They
thing
gave
to
him
play
such-
is the person.
Did he
making-
didn't really speak much except like once or twice in like the first game. 7.
He
Well,
talked a few
first-
times. He,
Yeah, I said like once or twice. He didn't really talk much. And in this one, he just talks all the time, and he just sounds so whiny.
he talked a lot in Resident Evil 7. He talked about how
Well, I mean,
talked
not,
on the
I'm saying
phone.
like not as much as like this one.
he talked on the phone a lot, and then he
Yeah, I
or
know,
he
but
would have
that's
one,
pretty much the only time.
and he had one-liners after killing like the
But
mom.
that's not
and the,
lines of dialogue that make him sound retarded.
I'm saying this one he has like a dictionary of like lines and like whatever, and compared to the other one.
yeah, they add more dialogue, but he still talked a lot. It's pretty much kind
It's
of the
like
same.
having a plate of food compared to a whole table of food. That's what I'm trying to compare. Sure, a plate of food can be a lot, but a whole table is a ridiculous amount. It's just the comparisons.
Shoot him.
So I mean, I didn't say he didn't have no lines. I said he didn't have like many lines.
Yeah.
In comparison, this one he's like always talking. It feels like.
Well, they had to make sure that there's someone talking because
Well, and it also goes with this, like how they tried to like really like make this on a story because the first one had like, nothing.
070408.
Oh,
Where was the 08?
I'll show you.
it was outside. Yeah.
Oh, wrong way.
So 748, pretty much.
Yep.
Basically.
It's the 7th game. I mean, it's like Resident Evil 7.
748. 7th game.
Looks like
Stories
Resident Evil
ripped
4.
from Resident Evil 4.
and it's a
and
Resident Evil 8.
it's the 8th installment.
Exactly. That's why I think it was called
748. It would have made more sense. It was 7, 3, 5, and then 8 because 3.5. I mean, out of 7 and 8, I way prefer this one way more. Like through everything. I even played the demo. I mean, I played the demo in both 7 and 8, and I enjoyed the 8 demo better than 7.
I like them both. I like them both because they remind me more of like other games.
Yeah, man, it's all based off of preference too. Like, I mean, they saw that people were split on 7, and then like with the remakes, a lot of people liked those, but then like the people that like 7, like some of them still didn't like the remakes.
You know what the hardest part of this game is?
7 and 8 brought in new fans, I think. People that didn't really play Resident Evil before, it brought in like a new fan base.
Come on, are you kidding me? I'm stuck.
Stun lock.
Oh yeah, stun locks. Ain't that fun? Resident Evil 3 on the hardest mode, like the final boss, you can literally get stun locked.
Oh yeah,
You get hit once and you get stun locked to death. That's not difficult. That's not like high difficulty. That's literally just, hey, you want to not have fun? Here, I'll just make it so you can't move at all. We'll call that hardest
Resident Evil
difficulty.
3 on the hardest difficulty. Oh.
Yeah, the wall of flesh boss
Yeah.
thing. Where you have to
Oh,
like
yeah, 'cause now
plasma
you-
cannon.
Yeah, because now your weapons really make a difference.
They
on
literally
them.
did it so like it attacks once, you'll get like stunned. Like when you get attacked, you get stunned, and then like right before you can like be able to do anything, you get knocked down again. You get stunned, knocked stunned till you're dead.
Really?
Literally stun lock.
Huh.
I've seen videos of it where people are like, is this a fucking joke?
Did they
No, it's not a joke.
Did they do it without their?
No, like if you get like hit once, like sometimes you'll just get put into a stun lock because it's like bullshit.
Yeah.
And it's not always guaranteed that will happen, but it's very likely in the hardest mode. And then it just reminds me of like Melee with the stun locks.
Yeah. A lot of games do that where they make the
Ice Climber stun lock combo.
where they act like the difficulty.
Grab, like a grab, like a grab, like a grab until you 200% throw.
Where they act like the difficulties is.
Did I tell? I think I told you, but I don't know if Max knew. Like, it was tournament legal for a while. The Ice Climbers wobble thing.
Even the they took
and then they eventually banned it because they saw how bullshit it was. Because literally at that point, why not just play Ice Climbers if it's legal?
Yeah, it's true.
Look at this exploit; it's tournament legal, so everybody might as well play as Ice Climbers.
Okay.
So like to win the tournaments, like whoever can get into the stun lock the quickest on each other.
Yeah, literally. I'm pretty sure there's literally matches where it's Ice Climbers versus Ice Climbers because of that bullshit, and it's basically stun lock versus stun lock.
Oh, huh.
And whoever would get the grab first basically would
win.
And then when it's down to the last life, it's whoever grabs first, pretty much.
Hey, poultry can
because
also be
you know that's so fun to fucking watch. Who can fucking have the longer pissing contest to see who can grab first?
Who can grab first?
Who can avoid the longest before grabbing?
He told me to go to the house of the red ship.
You come to me. No, you come to me. Okay, I'll come to you. Haha, I grab you.
Can you turn the flashlight on a little more than
you know? That's why Sakurai spitefully made it so when you grab with Ice Climbers, the other one just dances in one spot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he said basically in his I can just imagine him going like, "What the fuck is this shit?" And then he of the next game he's like, "Okay, I'm gonna specifically make it so this will never happen again." Because you know Ice Climbers wasn't in Smash 4 because 3DS.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So when he added them back in Smash Ultimate, he's like, and then when they showed it off. When they showed Ice Climbers grab, the other one's just dancing.
Just
I bet all the Ice Climbers wobblers were like, "Fuck Ice Climbers."
They kind of like yeah.
I'm not playing Ice Climbers anymore. There's no wobbling.
Good. Don't play Ice Climbers anymore.
Don't play the fucking game, fucking little trash.
Now tell me how to fix this, like you said.
And wobbling didn't even take that much practice either to like master. It was literally one of those things you take like maybe 20 minutes to learn, and then, oh man, you're a Smash God now.
There are 4 in total. You have the one.
It's already in the container, yes. I already put it in the lock mechanism.
Is this 25% in the game?
I'd say a little more than that, because a lot. Yeah, because once I get all 4 of them, I'm like 75% through the game already. You know what I mean? The game's not that long. It's pretty a short game actually.
Most Resident Evils become like 4 hours long. Once you've played through it once.
These games aren't long. This game
usually a first playthrough in a Resident Evil game's like 8 hours, like 8 to 10 hours.
It's true.
Like every
very
time.
True. Yeah, very true.
And then second playthroughs, once you learn the layout and everything, you can speedrun in like between 2 to 5 hours usually.
The third is Moreau, a being of
like 2 and 3 remake, I think you can speedrun like 2 hours each because they're so easy. So once you learn it, like how to play it.
Monroe is the one everyone feels sorry for.
Marilyn Monroe.
Monroe, everyone feels sorry for because when he got.
When I see that windmill, I think him and Fall Flat grab the windmill. And
when he got infected, when he got turned into like one of the Forg people, his brain expanded so much that he became slower than usual. And now he's unable to think for himself.
Somebody pointed out like all the monsters and shit remind them of like something else. I can't think of the thing right now, so I can't say what it is. But it's like from like some like old movie or something.
I don't know the movie.
If I could remember it, then I could say, but
that's okay. I'm not going after all the treasures.
I bet he could crush your skull if he sat on your face.
Anything can crush my skull. These things are gigantic for some strange reason.
Please do come again soon.
Apparently, like when you like sell like the stuff like from like what's her face
and
whatnot, he makes a comment about it and whatnot.
Oh, you mean like this?
Shall I choose something?
He goes, ooh, yeah, because of the curves.
Lady Dimitrescu, beautiful even in death. That waistline.
Those are his daughters. These are her daughters.
He doesn't make.
He doesn't say anything about them.
I think he makes a comment about each of the main people.
And also, well, you can't sell one of them, but you can sell most of them.
Well, I'm saying like the ones that you can sell. I think he makes a comment with each of them.
Then I'll sell those, and we'll get the voice.
Have you heard those? Like, have you done that before?
Yeah, I sold them all.
I was curious.
Yeah, because that's the only way you can actually upgrade these things is by selling a lot of stuff. So.
Is there just tons of people hanging?
A lot of baby dolls.
Oh, dolls. Okay, then it's good.
Because she's a doll maker.
And she also is a doll herself, so you know.
Well,
they're voodoo dolls.
She controls dolls.
Oh, voodoo dolls.
She controls dolls. She's
not voodoo dolls.
She is a doll herself, yes, but there's actually a person.
What?
You know.
You're a doll.
Come with me.
I'm not suffering PTSD. You are.
That's what I felt like when I was playing Blair Witch, because he suffers through PTSD through the entire game, and it's. I understand the reasoning behind it. It just gets. I just get irritated by having to run through.
You haven't seen the same things I've seen. You haven't killed the people I've killed.
That's the ending, pretty much. It depends on what you do, and depends on. It shows a different ending on who.
And Max,
you
gonna play
kill.
Blair Witch?
No.
It's good. I don't own it anymore. So.
No, I don't really like walking simulators.
Hey,
It was
Max,
a walking simulator.
You wanna play Slenderman?
I don't really like
Enderman.
walking.
I mean Slenderman. I was right the first time. Fuck.
Well, I don't like walking simulators where I have to walk faster in order not to die.
What does?
Am I
Don't
losing
play
it?
Slendy Tubbies.
Same thing.
I think I'm losing it.
But that one's multiplayer.
Give
kind of funny and
up
entertaining
your
'cause it's
memories.
Exactly.
The only thing I have, the only
The
thing I have in memories is my photo of my wife and child.
You wanna play Outlast? You wanna play Amnesia?
Amnesia wouldn't be too bad. That's the one I haven't played yet.
Do you wanna play? Oh, Frozen. Let's play Frozen, the video game.
Oh, you mean like a horror video game or the?
Do you wanna make a snowman?
Oh, I thought you meant the horror. I thought you meant
That's
the horror
pretty
version
horror
of
right
Frozen.
there.
Yeah, it is horror.
I'm so scared whenever you hear it.
This is
My
the.
ears are going away.
This is the fastest boss. This is the fastest area.
Ooh, we should play Five Nights at Markiplier's.
Really? I didn't think that was real.
Hey, that's my kneecap.
Oh yeah, that's right. There was nothing written on this wall here.
See,
and
meet Dave. Dave, meet everyone.
Come with me, Ethan.
Finger Dave.
My finger, Dave.
The sad thing is, he said he liked it.
Okay, here's
Poor
the-
Dave.
No.
Don't do it
Also,
again,
he leans
David.
over, he's like,
Yes.
because like you see the head's like facing. It's like, oh yeah.
Do it. Do it. House
Benadryl. House
Benavisi.
Benevito.
Benevito.
Oh, Vito. I gotta finish Mafia 3.
Vito.
I got like halfway through the game and I just kind of lost interest. Same thing with like Control. I gotta finish that bitch. Ow, my nutsack.
She was actually pretty. She's prettier than the vampire lady.
Look at the pictures again.
She was actually pretty compared to the
Oh,
vampire
that one?
lady.